Hello and welcome to Loving Me, Myself, and Life with me, Jody Misiak. In last episode, I talked about the difference between self-love and self-care. And today I wanted to talk more into taking care of you. As this episode comes out, it is December, a month that we focus so much on giving to others, party planning, all those things, all things like holiday season. And this year might be a little different given the circumstances of the world. But I feel like our expectations of family might still kind of like, how are we going to show up for them? What are we going to get them? And our focus is so much on other people at this time of year. And I have nothing wrong with that. Like, I love giving to other people. And I say this with so much love because I too have gone so much where I just focus so much on giving that I forget to give to myself. And it's so important that this time of year to take care of you, to remember that you matter too. And even if that's just, finding an hour or two in your day, really making it a priority to take care of you, to have like a little date night with yourself, or, take yourself out for a walk, whatever it might be. It's about honoring yourself in this time, because honestly, I have been there where I've spent Christmases not even that long ago where I plan. I'm a huge planner. I love planning things, and I plan out all these activities for my kids and my husband, and we like do, and I'd be having fun. And then Christmas would be right there, and I would be exhausted. I spent a Christmas where I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't really enjoy it because I gave so much of me, so much energy. And it's not that I wasn't enjoying myself. It was just that I gave so much and didn't take those days and moments for myself to recharge. So it's about thinking about your phone. Would you let your phone die? Okay, maybe you would. Maybe you would go like completely battery dead. I know for me, actually, I guess I have had it happen every so often, but I don't like it when it gets into the red where it's, the screens change colors and it's like letting me know it's about to just turn off on itself. We charge our electronics. We charge, if you have an electric car, you charge your car. Like, we charge so many things in our life, and we sometimes forget about ourselves. A lot of the time we do. I'll be honest, I know I do. I, to this day, where I talk about self-care, self-love, all things like me, all the time, I too still forget that I matter and that I need to take care of me. So this is me reminding you, because I know how important it is to have those reminders in our life, to slow down and take time for you. Because yes, things can look perfect or feel perfect in the moment, but you can only run so full straight ahead for so long without recharging yourself. So take those moments, plan it in. Like I always say, what you schedule, you get done. I'm a firm believer, and I write down the things I want to do the next day. It used to be for a week, but now that I have my son home, I kind of go one day at a time. I just have a thing, and it's like I don't beat myself if I don't get it done. It just kind of moves to the next day. That's why I only do one day at a time. And I definitely put myself on that list. I put cuddles with my son on the list. But I find that if I have that list most of the time gets done. Now, if I have a day where I don't feel good, I honor that. And I just be, or if my son just needs extra cuddles or snuggles, or the weather's so nice and I just want to spend it outside all the time, I honor that. That list is there though. So I'd be like, oh, like what am I going to do with my day? Like what's going on? And what would I like to get done to feel accomplished that day? And it's there. And I would just find that if it's on my list though, it's most likely to get done. Now, sometimes I overdo it and there's just, I put too much expectations on myself and on my day. And I used to beat myself up for not getting it done. And I'm like, okay, clearly I just put too much on that list. So then I just move it to the next day. Or sometimes I'm like, I completely finish it. And I'm like, yay me. Like, celebrate the big wins and even, the things that you don't get done. But it's really about scheduling things in. So if you're not taking time for you, make sure it gets on the top of that list. If you do a list. If you're not a list planner kind of person, that's totally cool. My husband does not like making lists. I personally, it's my self-care. If I don't write down what I'd like to get done, then it's in my head constantly and I stress about it, or like I just feel weighed down. So when I write it down on paper, it's not about, I have to get this done. It's about, those are the things I'd like to get done, and now it's out of my head. So I can actually use my head to remember other things or to enjoy the moments within without having to worry about what's next. It's just there. It's on a piece of paper. I don't have to think about it. So that's personally part of my self-care. And it's about doing what works for you. Like I talked about it last episode, self-care is what makes you feel good. So write it down. Like you don't even have to plan what your self-care time is. Like plan it kind of like it's an appointment. It's an appointment with yourself to show up if you're finding that you're not taking time for you. And the other part of taking care of you is you don't even have to take this as a time to schedule it in, but just take a moment every day to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Because that's a big part of taking care of you. You can't schedule that in for the next day. Like, if I'm going to feel sad tomorrow, like I'm going to do this. Every day, our emotions change, things happen. Life is constantly, changing things up for us. And who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? No one. So check in with yourself every day. Like, how am I feeling? How did things go? Like, what's going on? What's showing up for me? What is going on? Ask yourself those questions. And it's really important to check in. Trust me, I know, because there's times where I don't check in with myself. And then, I'm yelling at my husband or the kids and I'm just feeling cranky. And I'm like, what is going on? And it's because I don't feel heard by myself. So it's about taking the time to check in with you. We'll ask our friends, our family, like, how are you doing? But how often do we ask ourselves, how are you doing? What's going on? What do you need help with? What do you need support with? We don't always take that time for ourselves to check in, because taking care of you means physically, mentally, and emotionally, and just like making sure you are, living your best awesome life, like doing something that makes you happy and joyful. And this season is all about joy, right? Peace, love, and joy. And a lot of the time we forget peace and we forget joy for ourselves, at least. Maybe we're focusing on joy for everybody else. We do a lot of love out, but not always a lot of love in. So really just honor yourself this holiday season. And if you're listening to this after the holiday season, all this still applies on a daily basis. It's about honoring ourselves, loving where we're at, and just taking that time to fill up our own cups, to, make sure our batteries are charged. There's so many times in my life where I ran so empty that, it's really hard to give when you have nothing left to give. And I come from like a parent's point of view now, where it's like, there's times where it's like, the kids are like, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. And it's like, okay, you're good now, you're fed. And then it's like stepping out, like they're safe, they're fed, stepping out of the room and taking care of me, or having my husband take care of the kids so I can take care of me, because it is really important. It's totally not selfish. I'm going to talk a lot about selfish coming in the new year. If you feel like you're selfish when you take care of you, because that's a huge thing that we can feel when we focus on ourselves. And I'm totally going to talk into that, because I've had those moments too where it's like, but this is selfish. Like I should be focusing on other people. My kids need me and things like that. But if you have nothing left to give, now you're not doing you're just, not doing a great job of honoring and helping the ones around you either, right? So it's not about being selfish. But like I said, I'm going to talk more into this in the new year because it's a huge thing that we feel when we are taking care of ourselves. And it's getting over that because you matter too. And you really can't take care of other people if you're not taking care of yourself first. So charge those batteries, have fun, take care of you, like do something fun for you and honor the person you are because you are incredible and amazing just as you are. And you'll enjoy it so much more when you're taking care of you, your mind, body, and soul, and just filling it up on all levels that it needs. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. And really take care of you today, please, because you do matter so, so much. And the people in your life need you to show up with a full charged battery instead of running on empty all the time. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. And please just send yourself some love. If you are running on empty, doesn't mean you're a bad person. Just means you need to charge those batteries. Like, just do it before, the red light turns on. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye for now.